All right. So we are here on the website robotspaceindustries.com, and there is an Alien Week up and running right now. So we want to have a check what that is about. Extraterrestrial, alien, fare and frivolity. Over half a millennia since first contact with the BenQ, humanity continues to honor the extraterrestrial who have helped shape our destiny among the stars. Join us, we celebrate Alien Week with Esperia's first cargo hauler, overworldly ship paints, a gastronomic contest, and boss citizen events in each of our home cities around the world. So we do not worry about the world because we expect that this boss citizen stuff is on Earth and not in the world. So then let's have a check. What did just happen? Yeah, all right. We are flying to Everest. Don't get distracted from it. All right. Bar Citizen is on Earth and not in the world. Alien aesthetics, new paints. We will have a look at it. Alien appetites. Wickelow's 9 tastes of 9 tastes contest. Yeah, Wickelow, the projectionary or the on-screen alien. But up until now, nobody had seen Wickelow face by face. Stanton's newest tastemaker, Wickelow, challenges you to whip up your most delectable concoction using as many of the BenQ's 9 tastes as possible. Enter now for the chance to win some of the world's most coveted alien-inspired ship. Contest details. The Prowler. Uncover more. Alien alliances. Make contact at Bar Citizen June 14-15, which is basically now at the time of recording. And down here is just empty stuff. And here, of course, they want to sell alien ships. And the first ship we see is the ferocious Vandal firepower, the Blade, from Esperia. And it wraps up with $275 for, I mean, it's looking good, of course, but for fucking virtual spaceship. All right, then having a check here. The Defender, BenQ Defender, it is a really beautiful ship. We tested it out on Free Fly event. It is a combat light fighter. Also wraps up $202. Damn. And then the Glaive, also from Esperia, a fighter, combat medium fighter for $350. And this one is quite cheap compared to the other ones. It's just $175. But here, what is it? Light fighter. I mean, it's really looking alien-like. This is the only one alien-looking like ship. And yeah. And then the Merchantman, $360 for that big heavy Merchantman. And this is the reason why we do actually that video, because we want to have a look inside the Merchantman. And over here, the Upward Nox, it is hover bike for $45 still. The Prowler, I think this is the standard one. It looking great. It is a drop ship. There is probably 12 or 24 seats inside, not sure, but it is 440. And it does not have cargo capacity, at least we do not know of. So yeah, not a thing. Then the Prowler Utility. This is the first cargo hauler of the alien ship. But look at that price here, 300. We want to check out this ship, can we? Probably not. Can we go back? Also probably not. What did we do wrong? We need to go back here. So this would be the cargo hauling. But 8, 4 times 8 is 32 SCUs plus the tractor beam in front of it. And it looks like a Hornet, some sort of like a bee stuff. That's why we say they are not really looking alien ship. This is an alien looking ship. The Railen, a second cargo hauler for $225. And it doesn't really look big, to be honest, but it might be distracting. Another ship, not new, $240. Yeah, we gotta say these alien ships are quite expensive. Quite expensive. And most of them, if not all of them, you cannot buy in-game. So this would be the chance to buy or pledge, better said, to pledge for one of these alien ships. And we are looking into the hauler and the merchantman, of course. So let's have a check on the paints. When we scroll up, we see the paints, the luminary paint, the bluish. I mean, looking good, but we do not like it. And there is the Oculus paint. That looks damn sexy. For 5 more info. It looks sexy, to be honest, but no use for that. And the harmony also looks nice, to be honest, but also no. The Wanderer, that is, yeah, looking awesome. The silver blue stuff, but also no use in these armor pieces. We do not need to. Then how can we go to these ships? Yeah, this is the Spectrum post. We do not go into that. This is the contest stuff. We will go into that, of course. So here we got the Prowler Utility. That is the first pre-order. That means it is in concept. Utility reimagined. Discover peak design, heightened functionality, and alien heritage reimagined for the new age. Yeah, new age, new cage. Welcome to Prowler Utility, a new recreation for seamless hauling landing with Alpha 4.2. So you do not need to wait too long for this ship because it's already available in PTU. Like its predecessor, this new variant honors. What does it mean? There is already one? The Prowler. The Prowler drop ship and the Prowler Utility. This new variant honors the organic design of the infamous Taverine ship entrusted to Espiri years ago. With additional storage and comprehensive weaponry, the Prowler Utility offers so much more than classic aesthetics. This is how it looks like. I mean, it looks awesome. Yeah, being honest, it looks fucking awesome. A timeless Taverine silhouette, a unique blend of Taverine elegance and Espiri's human touch. The Prowler Utility offers reverent design, effortless alien beauty, and proven stealth capabilities in hauling industry. And yeah, gotta say, it is looking sexy. Strength in history, defense weaponry with size 4 pilot weapons and a dual S3 turret and quad S2 shields. The Prowler Utility provides the tools you need to safeguard your payload and safely reach your destination. Alright, advanced hauling. Yeah, the Prowler Utility's 32 SU cargo hold is easily managed with an integrated tractor beam, nice, matching practicality with visual flair. And this is actually, wait, hold on. This is actually the problem, yeah, this 32 SCU. If you are starting out in Star Citizen, you already know you want to become a hauler or a trader, and you want to spend 200 something money on this ship, then you will start out with a decent amount of cargo capacity. But you can also check out the Nomad from CO, Consolidated Outland, and compare the SCU capability to the Espiri Prowler Utility. Here we got 4 pictures. Let's have a check. This is from the pilot seat, and it looks awesome. It looks awesome. So just be aware, yeah, these are no windows. These are somewhat of LED panels that shows what's outside of your ship. The entrance, the rear entrance, you see here the pilot seat, you see here the boxes. Amazing details, and even the red lights, it looks damn sexy. There are 4 crew members, or at least 2, yeah, on one side, 2 passenger seats, you see this detail. I mean, these are rendered pictures, but it looks awesome. And this is how it looks when you close the cargo bay. You see here the boxes. These are 4 1SU boxes, or let's say 8 1SU boxes, and over here is 1. So it looks like you can fit a 16 SU box on the left side and another 16 SU box on the right side. It looks awesome. Yeah, be fair, it looks awesome. And we flew the Prowler, the standard one, and the flight behavior we actually like. It is, compared to other ships, a small one, and it has an S2 tractor beam integrated. This is probably the default paint, and you can factory default, torchbearer, oh, looking great. A matter, okay, matter of taste. Silverado, also a matter of taste. This looks fucking awesome. Fair and frivol, learn more, we do not go into that. So here is now the Warbond upgrade. So we are logged into our account, and you can see we got 2 ships from where we could upgrade. And when we choose the Intrepid, we will still pay $230 to get that ship. And if we choose the Pulse, 260. It is damn expensive for what it is. All right, I haven't checked that out. The paints range from $8 to 17, single ones only available during these Alien Week paints, probably. Yeah, see, this is the list price, 300, and there is the combo of both of them. It is so damn expensive. Yeah, if you are into it, go for it. We wouldn't spend that much money for that kind of ship. And here's the prospect of this ship. I mean, they do great marketing on all the virtual ships. Remote turret for the passenger co-pilot stuff. Max thruster 16 S2, power plant, quantum drive, jump drive. Yeah, probably a medium or low ship. It has a 208 meters per second in slow citizen mode, but what would be interesting would be the nav speed. Okie dokie, then let's have a check on the other alien ship. Can we go back to, can we? Probably not. How did we even open this one? Star Citizen, introducing in prosperity behind the ship. So where there is another cargo hauling ship from the alien manufacturer. Let's see if we find that ship. Prowler Utility is the main one. The other one looks like it would be even smaller. Hit and run fighter, I think this one, the Railen, mid-range cargo hauler, whatever that means. Let's have a check. It is 240, so it would be a little bit cheaper, and we assume it will have less cargo capacity. And I mean, what kind of hauler you want to have that has less than 32? I mean, even 32 is too low. We would say everything below 120 SCUs is not considered to be a hauler to us. Travel the longer trade routes, make use the dual human Cheyenne living quarters. Okay, see ship details. The Railen, max crew 4, okay, in development, so it is almost there. And let's have a check, 225. It is a little bit bigger. It has size 4 turrets, 2 times. Yeah, this is 320 SCUs. So this could be a ship, 320 SCUs. This is what we consider to be a hauler ship. Yeah, to be quite frank, this should be, and it comes with 2 times S4 weapons, which is great. It has missiles, which is great. It has a built-in tractor beam, which is also great. It has 2 coolers, okay, who cares? 2 shield generators, 2 fuel tanks, oh, this is interesting. 1 quantum drive, avionics, nothing special, the specifics. Yeah, the 320 SCUs. Is this the cargo bay? Here at the rear end? So you attach the boxes outside? Oh, this one is really, really interesting. This one is really, really interesting. So the Xperia, it's not. So we do not care about this. So let's go back. Having a check if we checked out the hauler already. And if so, then we have a check on the merchantman. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. So the Railen is actually awesome. And yeah, this is the merchantman. Having a look at the merchantman. 702 is the list price. Make your fortune and dominate the competition with pinnacle of BenQ cargo hauling and trading. And we are looking into the aspect of trading. When we will upgrade from the Asgard, we would pay 270. But we love the Asgard. We gotta say, we love the Asgard. If we would spend, this is the standalone, not an upgrade chip, we would still pay 575 for the merchantman. And the Pulse 316. So let's have a check. We are willing to get rid of the Intrepid, but let's see if we find the Railen. And we do. And if we would upgrade, we would spend about $50 less. About $50 less. Considering the Railen upgrade. Yeah, interesting. Here we only see the Intrepid. Maybe they do not want us to upgrade from the Asgard. Maybe because we newly bought the Asgard, or maybe they do not want to get too low on the price. So the Intrepid 720. So let's have a check on how to upgrade. We upgrade through our account. Ship upgrades. Asgard. 300 for the merchantman and Railen. Yeah, so we cannot upgrade from the Asgard to the Railen. That's probably why. All right, so then what else? What else to cover here? There is a contest. They've traveled far and across the world, rumors, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to What Close 9 Taste Contest. So you will... these taste stuff before you begin. Before you begin submission, please read the contest rule carefully. Remember Community Hub. Cook. Create a delectable dish with Star Citizen specific alien theme. Sweet or savory, it matters not, as long as you incorporate as many of 9 tastes of BenQ cultural tradition as possible. Take a snapshot, keep in mind, read the rules. Yeah, winning conditions. What can you earn? You can get the Prowler Utility for free with lifetime insurance plus the luminary paint, which is an awesome price. But we would prefer to have the Railen, to be honest. All right, so then what we didn't do is we want to have a check on the merchant, but to be honest, this Railen is interesting. So can ship details. Yeah, we go to Hurston. Yeah, almost there. So the development, in development. So max crew, that means maximum 8 people. And here you see shots from the inside. It is still in concept. This is how it looks like from the outside. I mean, it looks alien-like. Haven't seen any animal similar looking to this. BenQ traders are renowned for their merchant prowess, traveling the space lanes and trading with everyone from humans to the Vandals. Their sturdy, dedicated trading ships are prized beyond all other transports, sometimes passing from generation to generation of BenQ. Make your fortune and dominate the competition with pinnacle of BenQ cargo hauling and trading. Yes, this is something that we are looking for. So we got two S8 guns, which is massive, 8S, size 8. Then we got turrets, one S5, a double thing, two double S4 and one S1. 2,880 SUs, which is awesome. What else? Two computers. Yeah, it's not that big, to be honest. 160 meters. It's not that big. Oh, this is interesting. Min crew. You need to have minimum 4 people to operate the ship. Technical specs, we already saw that. Are there any more information about the merchant man? Not really, because it's in concept. So let's have a check on the Railen. So yeah, if we would upgrade, we could upgrade from the Asgard, but we do not want to get rid of the Asgard, not yet. And when we want to get rid of the Intrepid, we would still spend 580 bucks for that ship. Okie dokie. So going in for the Railen. Where was the Railen? So the thing is, if we want to spend money, because we have the money, then we would go either for the Merchantman, which is quite a money, or we go for the Railen, because the Railen itself, we would say it is kinda affordable, and we could get rid of, yeah, the War Bond. It is in concept. The War Bond would be a little bit cheaper, and when we upgrade, we would spend 172. Everything below 200. I mean, it is still very expensive.
Yo.
A lot of money for a virtual spaceship. Hello, how are you doing?
Good. Took a shower, woke up, ready to make some money.
All right. I'm doing a video right now. I will come back later.
Oh, you're leaving?
No, I'm just want to mute. Maybe 15 minutes.
All right.
All right. See ya.
I'm gonna load up.
All right. So then back in the thing. Yeah. 174 the Railen. But what we want to know is how that works. How is the Railen actually work? Railen, Star Citizen, Shogun. Okay, this is Space Tomato. He talks a lot. Let's have a check. Una sec. All right, ready? So, okay, this is a Space Tomato. He talks a lot. Let's see if we find a spot. 24 minutes without any.
There was a Railen on the thumbnail. And that's not because there's news about the Railen, at least not right now. Maybe there will be by the time this goes out. But there is interest in the Railen. And I don't think it's going to come this year, guys. I'm sorry to say.
Unfortunate, so not this year.
An old... There it is. Oh my god. We got it. Okay. This, I believe, is... an old Jean design. It definitely has some similarities to what we've seen from Jean's ships. So I don't think that it's a that could make wow.
I mean, they have ideas.
Next to has weird next to, but kind of tell it's not
down here
super
is a
freaking
human
huge.
being.
It's
It is quite big.
there's actually a good shot of it.
Yeah, it's really good shot. I mean, it's quite big. Needs to be. If it would hold 320
Chip and just like
SCUs.
pure head.
Also let count.
This would be
superior
a perfect mid-range. This would be a perfect mid-range hauler from the constellation Taurus or the Asgard, for that matter, up to the Hall B, which is still in concept, or what is the next bigger one? The M2 with 400 SCUs, and this one has 320, or even the C2 with 500. This is quite in the middle of the C2 and the Taurus.
And stood out as a true gem. I've been digging into the archives and intricate exterior panels and manufacturer and shift focus the engine with of storing food in large.
So
The GATAC Railen is the latest concept ship for Star Citizen. It's available to buy currently from $200, and it's a multi-crew alien cargo ship that focuses on commodities and smaller items, non-vehicular items basically, that can fit in its cargo pods. Although, if the Railen doesn't have a confirmed release date, nor any work currently scheduled on the public roadmap. It is not in production, but this will obviously change in the future. Let's talk about its cargo and what it can haul and the ship as a whole.
yeah, in the future, that was in June 21, so exactly 4 years ago. But now they are in production, probably. Yeah, it looks great.
I think that all turrets are going to be able to use AI blades to be.
This would be an interesting ship. Not sure if we should pledge for it, because it is just like mid-range, and we want to get high.
Check here. Today we
We want to get big, and that is only the merchantman.
odd, but okay.
Okay, so let's have a check on the loaner for the Railen. What do we get when we pledge for the Railen that is not available? We got the constellation Taurus. Yeah, this is what we already have. And the Zulan we are not interested in. When we pledge for the merchantman, we will get the Hull C and the C2. The C2 would be nice, but we have the M2 already, so not quite sure. Yeah, this is what we could say a fan-made video about pledging, spending a lot of money for a virtual spaceship in an online service that's supposed to be a video game, an MMO, massive multiplayer online game, which is not out there yet. It's still in alpha. That means in development, and it probably never ever will finish out of development. Yeah, thanks. See you next time.